Hey everyone, and welcome to the Game Hack Show. There are tons and tons and tons of games out there, and there are quite a few ROM hacks of those games. ROM hacks are the perfect marriage of someone's creativity along with someone else's vision. Or maybe you thought that that vision wasn't quite what you wanted it to be, so ROM hacks were born, taking your favorite games or not favorite games and turning them into something that you love. You take your passions for these video games and turn them into amazing pieces of work. And on the Game Hack Show, we're going to take those labors of love and show them to the world. And with that said, let's jump into our game this week. And with that said, welcome back to episode 2 of the Game Hack Show. So in the last episode at the end, I talked about wanting to do a translation for this episode. So for this episode of the Game Hack Show, we're going to be taking a look at the Famicom Detective Club Part 2, The Girl Who Stands Behind. In the last episode, I also got lots of awesome comments from everybody. I'm going to be taking some of those suggestions and that feedback, and I'm going to be trying to roll that into new and upcoming episodes. Like which, the comment from the first episode that I'm going to be taking to heart the most right now and implementing in this episode is from David Shane. And David wanted me to kind of give you guys a little bit more information about the game and or who made the ROM hack or the translation or the homebrew or the unlicensed game, what have you. So this week is an English translated game from Japanese, and it was primarily done by the Demiforce group and then of course famed translator Tomato. Tomato, you guys may have heard his name before. He's the one that did Mother 1+2 on GBA, and he also did Mother 3 on GBA. And since the rumor is Mother 3 is coming out finally here in America, the rumor is that they're using Tomato's translation. When Mother 1 came out as Earthbound Beginnings here in the States as well, I believe they also used Tomato's translation as well. So this man has a really high pedigree. His translations are on par. They're the top. They're the best. Some of the best translations that you can get in this community. So Demiforce and Tomato, thank you all very much. I'm gonna see about getting a tutorial made on how to patch ROMs. I don't make the tutorials anymore, so maybe I can get Jason to let me make it, or maybe I can get ETA to make one. Just a quick tutorial on how to show you guys how to patch ROMs. I think that would be a really good idea. But for the most part, you just get the ROM, the patcher, and the patch. It's relatively easy, and usually these come with README files, and the README file will help explain some of these things as well, if you would like. I also want to give a quick thank you to all of our Patreon producers over at our Patreon campaign, which you can find in the links below. Without all of our Patreons, but especially our producers, this show would not be possible. So thank you all very much. With that said, I think this game is really unique, so let's jump on into it. Presenting a new way to have fun with video games. Please play with this system. All right, we're starting off with some awesome music. So I don't know how much comedy will make its way into this TGHS. On the last one, we were able to give some comedy to the game, right? This time around, I'm not completely certain how often I'll be able to mix in comedy, but if any of you know me, well, I'm going to try as hard as I can. The following is a work of fiction. Any similarity to places, names, or groups is entirely coincidental. Team Shikamaru presents Squeaky Swings. Well, nope, Famicom Detective Club. It all started on that one night 3 years ago. See him anywhere? No, not yet. He's bound to be out here somewhere, though. I was being followed. This isn't looking good. Oh, great. They're coming this way. I held my breath, careful not to make the... I held my breath, careful not to make the least bit of noise. But then... I accidentally knocked over a soda can. Well, it looks like we just dropped it out of our hands, but I mean, alright, cool. Hey, you! Oh no, they found me. He's trying to get away! Quick, after him! I ran and ran, so far away, but the men relentlessly followed me in hot pursuit. Hoping to lose them, I darted around a nearby corner. However, a man was there, blocking my path. Whoa! What's the hurry, son? Caught completely off guard, I found myself just standing there as the two men caught up with me. You! Why were you running from us? We'll be having your name and address now, young man. It was only then that I realized that the two men were police officers. What seems to be the matter here? Eh? And just who might you be? Do you know this young man? No, but... This boy was suspiciously wandering around here late at night. When we called out at him, he fled. We had no choice but to pursue. Okay, Sonny, what do you say we take a little trip downtown? Just 1 minute, please, officers. I realize this may sound sudden, but wouldn't it be too much to ask to let me handle this matter? What? And just who do you think you are? Waltzing in on police business like this? Wait a second. Isn't that... I just thought I'd ask him a few questions, nothing more. That wouldn't be too much to ask, would it? No, of course not, sir. We'll just be going now. Have a good night, sir. The officers left. Thanks, mister. No. There's no need to thank me. But hey, you look thirsty. What do you say we go get something to drink? Huh? Okay. All right. I mean, I wasn't just holding a can of soda, 5 minutes ago. I went with the man to a small coffee house. So you've set out on a mission to find your long-lost parents. Very commendable of you. However, I couldn't help but wonder, how are you doing? Is everything okay? It's all right. You don't have to say anything, if you don't want to. But if you don't mind my asking, where do you plan to go from here? You do have a place to stay, don't you? Oh, okay. Ask about myself. So, you're 15 years old, just out of junior high, and you're on your own? Interesting. I have nothing to hide. Oh wait, am I the guy? Wait a minute, I'm confused. Now let's check. Vicinity. It's a typical looking coffee shop. Oh, okay, no, I'm not. Okay, it was weird for a second. He's a stylish sort of guy, maybe about 30 or so? Who is this guy? Can I trust him? Anything else open up? Seeing you brings back memories of who I used to be. I can't just leave you like this. I know, this is sudden, but if you don't have anywhere else to go, you can stay with me if you'd like. Just don't tell anybody. Because that's not creepy. I'm 30 and you're like, how old? I mean, seriously, that's not... Okay. It's remarkable how much of myself I see in you. How much exactly of yourself do you see in him, if you catch my drift? Oh, Jesus. Did I just go there? Alright. Okay, we already went through that. I don't even know your name. I'm Shunsuke Utsugi. I'm a private detective. Utsugi? I think it's Shunsuke Utsugi. I think that's it. Okay. I'm a private detective. Really? Yes, well, I'm sure you'll do what's best for you, but like I said, if you're in need, I can put you up for the night. Okay, take all the time you need to make up your mind. Can I not? Oh. The police seem to respect him. He doesn't seem like a bad guy either. I guess it wouldn't hurt for me to... hurt for the time being. Well, for tonight, I suppose. Alright, it's settled then. Shall we go? It's getting late. By the way, what's your name? While I stare into your eyes longingly. Alright, so what is our name? This translation is Tomato Demi-Force, is copyrighted Tomato Demi-Force, and is for free. If you paid for this, then you got ripped off big time. Alright, let's put in our real name, shall we? I don't think we're going to be able to put in our last name. That's also not how you spell my name. Let's just do the first initial of my name, shall we? Especially because my full name won't fit, so... Oh, I'm Brad C. Okay then, Mr. C. It's a pleasure to meet you. Wait, I'm mixing voices here. Me. Oh, I'm Brad C. Okay then, Mr. C. It's a pleasure to meet you. And that's how I came to know Detective Utsugi. Before long, he took me in and I started to train as his protege. There were long nights where he would look at me longingly and see how much of himself he could find in me. I'm so sorry, Jason, if you're watching this. I'm so sorry. It seemed like a good move, since I figured it would probably help me find my parents. And I wouldn't be alone at night. I was afraid that I wouldn't be able to find jokes in this. I found jokes in this. Oh, dear Lord. As Utsugi's right hand, my job was to help him with whatever he needed to be done. However, one day, he found too much of himself inside of me. Something terrible happened. I never thought I'd have encountered such a dreadful, terrifying event. It's something I'll never forget. Oh, did I make bad sex jokes and then he died? Oh no. 1998. Nintendo presents. Wandering alone throughout a schoolhouse. And... fuck, why the cursive? In a schoolhouse, and one evening, you suddenly seen someone call out for you from behind. I could not read that. If you guys could read that, great. Cursive sucks, and pixelated cursive sucks even worse. Famicom Detective Club Part 2! So yes, this isn't part 1. The first part isn't actually translated as far as I know. Or partially translated, not fully translated. The girl in back. I love the music in this game. This music's really good. Brad has been staying with Detective Utsugi for a few months now. During this time, he has faithfully worked by Utsugi's side, an ever-watchful trainee. However, one day, a phone call is taken at the Utsugi Detective Agency. Something dreadful has happened. Hey boss, it's the police. There's been an incident. Okay, let them know we'll be down shortly. In a term of creepiness, it's raining in real life now. Very loudly, I might add. This got a little creepy too fast. As Utsugi and Brad arrived at the scene, they realized the police have already secured the area. Good day, Detective C. That's me! Alright. So it's a little bit more, low-key. Like, there's no... It is really like a point-and-click adventure game from Sierra, or like a detective story from the DOS and ported over, like obviously with much more I don't want to say drawbacks, but a limited tool set to work with, being the SNES after all, and not a PC. But this is pretty cool though. All right, let's speak to the officer. Yes? That's it? All right, let's speak to Utsugi then. Utsugi is busy speaking with somebody. Well, the only other person I see here is the officer, and he clearly won't give me the time of the day. So why in the hell do I think he's going to give Utsugi the time of... whatever. Okay. Let's ask about the victim. Oh, now he wants to talk to me. Thanks, guy. The victim was a high school student. Her body washed up on the riverbank this morning. Oh, no. The body was discovered some time ago, but unfortunately, we're still unsure of what happened. We still don't know much at this point. An estimation is impossible with this little information. She looks so innocent. She couldn't have been much older than you. Does this guy know anything useful at all? A coroner was ordered to come and officially review the scene, but he's running a bit late. He should have been here when you arrived. Perhaps the body drifted downstream to this spot? Rain has been known to strengthen the current in these runoffs. It could have just been a simple accident. That's what my intuition tells me anyhow. Because nothing bad can happen around here. Alright, well, I guess we're going to check ourselves. Oh, okay. Oh. Check you. Yes? The water? This is where they found the body. It's on the outskirts of town. Bridge? In addition to the police, a few curious onlookers have started to gather around the scene. Can I check your hat by chance? Oh, okay. The buildings. This is where they found the... Okay, very generic. But, okay, what parts can I actually click on? I think this is the body. The body has been covered with a thin vinyl sheet. Okay, great. And that's still the police officer? Oh, this is where they found the body. Okay, great. Thanks for repeating. So there's only a few clickable areas, it looks like. I think maybe we'll get a closer look in a bit. Yeah, this is where they found the body. Okay. In addition to the police, a few curious onlookers have started to gather. Really? Okay, that's all that we can check? The body has been cut. Really? Okay, so I clicked on the two spots that were actually anything worth a damn. So, okay, so this is the two places that we know of, the vicinity and the victim. But I have a feeling that where there's going to be hidden things, like, later on. I mean, not right now, obviously, but, I mean, shit. Yeah. Alright. Could it really have been just a simple accident? I ought to get a closer look at the body before I start drawing any conclusions. Alright, well, cool. Let's... Is he done talking? Okay, he's still busy. Would it be alright if I inspected the body? I apologize. We can't allow anyone near the body until the coroner arrives. However, we've cleared you for access to investigate the area where the body was found. Lovely. Was there anything down by the riverbank? Alright, place found. This is where the girl was found, apparently. Piles of garbage have accumulated along the banks. It'd take forever to sort through this mess. Find anything? I just started looking. Jesus. The coroner seems to be delayed. He shouldn't be much longer. Great, you're much help. Maybe I should have another look. Okay. Brad goes down by... How was my announcer voice, or my narrator voice? Brad goes down and takes another look at the riverbank. After sifting through the mess for a little while, Brad discovers a notebook of some kind. Brad reaches into the muck, and takes the notebook. It appears to be high school students. I don't know, what's with me in talking today? Lovely. There's nothing there. Oh, great, thanks. All right, so check notebook. There's a photo of a girl on the cover, along with the caption saying, "It's the property of Yoko Kojima, a freshman at Yoshimitsu High School." I found this notebook. Oh, really? It must be the victims. Your voice changes all the time. I'm just gonna keep going with it. By all means, let the coroner have a look at it. He's going through puberty right now, guys. I'm sorry, so... Oh, so you're Brad? Okay then, nice to meet you. I already spoke with Mr. Utsuki about everything. Kind of a pushy guy, wouldn't you say? Well, let's get down to business, shall we? Alright. I'm burnt, electrocuted, drowned. I've seen them all. But hey, that's why I get paid the big bucks. So none of that happened to our girl, and you're making light of her death. I want to punch you in the face. You have a face for punching. Actually, I'm a nerdy person, so apparently I also have a face for punching. I'll have to see the body before I can give you a statement. I can make an estimate. I haven't seen the body yet. Great. Okay, cool. Alright, so, what now? Are you scared to see a body? I had no idea detective would be so apprehensive. Really? So what now? You're just gonna make fun of me? Is that it? Great. Cool. Alright. Forensic isn't a pretty job, but somebody's gotta do it. Be sure you're ready for what you see. Alright, I'm gonna get ready with my blur tool. Okay, that's not that bad. A little grotesque, but not bad. It looks like the police haven't searched the body yet. She looks completely untouched. I would hope so. It's the girl from the notebook. Ah, so it is. If you notice anything out of the ordinary, don't hesitate to speak up. Okay. Sorry, guys. Booby. I can't see any signs of a struggle. What are you thinking? This is a corpse! Oh my god, they programmed that! I was kind of making a joke, but wow, they really programmed that. Poor girl. Holy crap. I didn't think that... Okay. Can I take... Alright, we're just not gonna... I know you're a teenager, but please try to keep those kinds of thoughts to yourself when you're on the job. It's not creepy that they programmed that stuff. There has to be some sort of clue here. So, what now? Don't tell me you're getting squeamish already. Well, I mean, look, there has to be some sort of clue here. I've already checked. It doesn't look like there's anything significant there. Okay, great. Then where is there something significant? I've only clicked on a few locations. Nothing in her pocket. That's probably where she used to put that notebook of hers. I'm not going there now. Do skirts have pockets? I don't know. It doesn't look like there's anything of your significance here. So what happens if you do get stuck? So what now? I don't know. We can save though. Apparently selecting quit saves. Okay. Don't tell me. Okay, he's got nothing else to say. So, okay, I guess we have to keep checking. It doesn't look like there's anything of you. Really? Okay, I couldn't have run out of spots already. Look, there seems to be a small wound on her face. Wow, she probably got that while drifting downstream. That's not messed up. Her thick wet hair is tangled all around her neck. You want to remove her hair from around her neck? Good idea, Brad. I was just about to recommend doing that. Oh, there, that's better. There's no jewelry or anything. Wait a second. What are all those marks? She's been strangled. If that's the case, then was this foul play? That could very well be the case, Brad. It certainly looks like a strangulation. We'll be opening a case on this as soon as possible. However, at the very moment, a blood-curdling shriek rings out from behind Brad. Oh no. Yoko, why? Yoko, why? The girl gasps at the sight of the body. The man she's with isn't taking it much better either. Uh-oh. They seem to know the victim. Maybe I should let them say what they need to say before I do anything. I thought this was letting me talk to them. Okay, I guess not. Yoko, say something, please. Hey, at least this time I remembered to do a girl's voice from the beginning. She's too shocked to hear anything right now. Yoko, why, Yoko? Damn it, and then I forgot it. Yoko, why, Yoko? The man is being quite by police. Yoko, why? No, I don't believe it. I keep forgetting to do a girl's voice. Yoko, I can't believe this. Was one of Yoko's teachers. My name is Tetsuya Hibino. Why were you walking with one of your students? Why did this have to happen? Oh man, that sucks. Why? Thanks for repeating yourself. Yoko seems to have been murdered. Why? There's nothing I can really get from either of these two right now. They're too distraught. Mr. Hibino seems visibly shaking. He's as white as a ghost. I suppose I'll just have to let them be for now. Huh? Utsugi is calling for me. Looks like we're done here. This is the Utsugi Detective Agency. Looks like we've got a homicide on our hands. Sure does. I placed the time of death at around 9 or 10 last night. It seemed like she was moved there post-mortem. A cold-blooded murder. What kind of person could have done such a thing? The police are gonna do their best, but you're my best asset right now, Brad. I'm hereby putting you on the case. Now, let me see how much I can see of myself inside of you. I'm confident you'll pick up the scent of the trail at the high school. All right. Wow. This game is actually pulling me in. I've been wanting to play this for a really long time, to be honest. I just haven't really gotten to it. A video is a good time of any to get to playing something. And wow, the story's actually pretty gripping. I've been recording for half an hour. We're only, however many minutes into this game. I don't really want to drag this on too much. 26 minutes into the game. I don't really want to drag this on too much. I don't want to make the episode as long as I made last week's episode, because holy crap, or not last week's, episode 1, Voyager of Time. I made that episode really long, but it was the first episode. I wanted to finish the first dungeon, and it was fun too. So in Zelda, it's always kind of fun. This one is a little bit more of a slower game. Obviously, the burn is much different. A very different game from last week. And I also kind of don't want to spoil the game if anyone wants to play this. This being much different. This is, clearly we're here for the story more than anything else. More like last week where, the story was cool, but mostly it's gameplay, it's Zelda, it's a new adventure. So it's much different. I don't really want to rate this game. Again, like last week, I'm not really expecting many ratings of this show. I explained that last time as well. So I don't know. I would definitely say that This is a game worth picking up if you like point-and-click adventures, if you like detective mysteries and stories. If you are a fan of Japan, even, I would say that it could extend down that far. I'm a fan of detective stories and Japan, so for me, this was a really cool game to play. This was a really cool game to figure out. To know that this series started on the Famicom disk system and then was ported to the SNES and the Game Boy Advanced. That's pretty damn cool, if I say so myself. You don't really get this genre on those systems much, and this is a series developed by Nintendo. Gunpei Yokoi, I believe, was one of the mans behind the series. So, I mean, it's got that polish, it's got that story, like, we know what to expect out of, a baseline out of Nintendo games, and this is definitely a genre that even Nintendo doesn't take much of a crack at, let alone no one really takes a crack at on those systems. So it's really cool to see this genre being on this medium. It's very different, but it's really cool, and I like it. I think I'm going to continue to play this myself, so this will be something that I kind of come back to. I think that there would be a lot of fun. So thank you all very much for watching the second episode of the Game Hack Show. I hope you all enjoyed this episode very much. My name is Brad. The link to my channel is below. I do this type of Let's Play on my channel, usually with less of a review aspect, but sometimes with a review aspect. Here I'm kind of mixing the two, a review with a Let's Play to kind of bring like a more casual type of review, but show you guys a bit of the game, unfiltered bit of the game, so that you guys can kind of get an idea of what's going on. So yeah, if you like what I do, if you like the voices that I do, the comedy that I bring, the style that I bring, then the link to my channel is also below. I do this thing, like I said, on my channel, so if this was your cup of tea, I normally say if that sounds like your cup of tea, but breaking in tradition, I guess, if this video was your cup of tea, then my channel link is in the description. I would appreciate a subscribe over there, follow me, check out my content over there, and hope you like it very much. If you guys want to see this content in the future, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos that we do on this channel. TGHS is now a new series that we've been doing, that we will be doing. The tutorials are still going, the demos are still going, the news videos are still going, Retro Spotlight's still going, and we have even more content for you guys in the future. So thank you all very much for watching, and we'll see you freaks and geeks next time. Have a good day.